All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all honor and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who I learned this truth from. Shalom, all you sincere Akim, pushing the word of truth and sincerity. And shalom to the very few Aqua that listen and tune in as well. And, hey, just Yahweh Shema Shai put it on my spirit, to come out here and prophesy the downfall of Esau Edom, man. As we see Russia, in this Ukraine situation, it's the buildup, really it's the buildup of the destruction of Esau Edom, man. All right? That's what we're witnessing, the build up to the destruction of Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right? And also leading up to Jacob's trouble as well, man. You see? So we're in a very exciting time. We're in a very Yapat time, man. All right, to see the prophecies fully unfold, to actually be living, all right, in the days of the prophecies, man. Which is what a lot of our forefathers, the prophets of old desired to see these days, man. Desired to see the destruction of Esau Edom. All right, and we're here, man. Even though we may be going through, different trials and different tribulations, you see, but Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, has his hopeful elect doing his work, man, and we hope to be of that number. All right, and with that, we'll start in Ezekiel 35:2. This is Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 2. Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. All right, so we are commanded to prophesy against Esau Edom. You see, who is the so-called white man. All right, we're commanded to prophesy against him. Why? Because he has greatly offended against Yahweh Shema Shai, man. The atrocities and the wickedness that Esau Edom, the so-called white man, has, Salakia, got a code, the so-called white man has done in the earth, all right, he has greatly offended against the Heavenly Father. So we are to prophesy, against Esau Edom, man. All right, because he's the wicked. He's the, ultimately, he's the problem of the earth. Even though, all right, you 2/3 and heathens don't see it that way. But it's only the truth, man. All right, Esau Edom he's the problem of the earth. All right, he's getting ready to be taken out of the way, which is why you have Yahweh Shema Shai, raising up, Gog and Magog, raising up, Putin, he's in control of the Russians. He's the president, the Russian president. At this time, all right, Yahweh Shema Shai is raising them up, man. Putting that old Soviet Union-like spirit back on those Russians, man, to fulfill his will, all right, and ultimately to have Esau Edom take each other out. He's gonna have these Edomites, all right, take each other out, man. Then the earth is going to, fully be able to be at peace. Once Esau Edom, is taken out of power, man. Verse 3, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. All right, so the Lord is against Esau Edom, man. All right, so the Lord is against Esau Edom, the so-called white man. Even though, these devils are prospering at the moment, Yahweh Shema Shai is still against them, man. All right, he's going to destroy them from off the face of the earth. You see, he only allowed Esau Edom to be built up on this magnitude, all right, on this level, only to destroy him, all right, to use his arrows of indignation to destroy Esau Edom, all right, which is why you have Russia currently at this moment testing nuclear missiles, man. You see, those are those are the arrows, or those are one of the many tools, the armies of Yahweh Shema Shai. I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. All right, so Yahweh Shema Shai is getting ready to make these Edomites most desolate. Man. All right, how is he going to do that? Via those nuclear missiles. All right, those ICBM missiles, man. Which all these different nations are going to shoot over here to America, to destroy this place, man. You see? Why? Because it's all biblical prophecy, man. It was all prophesied in the scriptures. All right, we're just vessels here on this earth, living these things out, man. You see? Then from there we'll grab Genesis 36 and 8. All right, bear with me. Genesis 36 and 8, and it reads, "Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir." Esau is Edom, all right? Esau Edom is Mount Seir, all right? And the Lord said, prophesied against Mount Seir, because those are the Edomites. That's the number one enemy of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You see, the Lord has a bone to pick with Esau Edom, all right? And you 2/3, man. You 2/3 rebellious ass niggas. Yahweh Shema Shai got a bone to pick with you as well, man. All right, he's getting ready to pick that bone. Meaning what? He's getting ready to bring that heavy judgment upon you 2/3, you Edomites, and you heathen as well, man. You see, we're in those times. All right, you got the gas prices, soaring. Food prices soaring. That famine is around the corner, and you can feel it too. You can feel it, and you can see it, man. All right, you go into your local Walmart or any grocery store, hey, them shelves is looking empty, man. You see? Because Yahweh Shema Shai is about to bring his judgment. Moving the minds of these elites to cut off certain cities, especially where you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans at. You see? Because as Esau Edom goes down, all right, as Babylon the Great goes down, you 2/3 are gonna go down right along with it, and that includes you women, man. You prideful ass Eves out there, who believe that you got it all. You believe that you Beyonce. You Miss Independent. All right, we about to see about that. From there, we'll grab Numbers 28. Salakia, Numbers 24. Salakia. Numbers 24 and 18, and it reads, "And Edom shall be a possession, Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies, and Israel shall do valiantly," man. All right? So Edom, the so-called white man, is going to be a possession. Yahweh Shema Shai is preparing Esau Edom to be our possession. The Lord is going to give these Edomites into our hands. This is why he's bringing forth, this destruction, to have these Edomites become our slaves, man. That's going to be a part of our, inheritance in the kingdom underneath Yahweh Shai. He's going to have Esau Edom serve us along, with these other heathen nations as well. Moabites, the Ishmaelites, the Hamites. But the main target was going to be the sweetest, the sweetest revenge is going to be you Edomites, man. Because Esau put the most hell on us. All right? Like the scripture, roughly paraphrasing, that says, when our iniquity had an end, Esau, Edom forwarded our affliction. He made it even worse. All right? He put holy hell on us, man. I don't know, slave fields in the heat in the south, where it's hot as hell, it's humid. Patterson, Texas, Mississippi, Louisiana, all right, Florida, all the different southern states, all right, picking this cotton and anything else Esau Edom wanted us to do. All right, we did it for free, man. We built up America on free labor, man. Esau Edom's gonna pay for that. All right, he's getting ready to pay very soon. You see, he's getting ready to pay very soon, man. Yahweh Shemashai is preparing that great sacrifice in the land of Basra, which is America, because this is Esau Edom's headquarters. Just like Basra was Esau Edom's headquarters in Mount Seir. All right, Yahweh Shemashai is preparing that great sacrifice, man, via those nuclear missiles. Grab Amos 9 and 12. We'll start at verse 9. This is Amos chapter 9, we'll start at verse 11. Amos 9 and 11, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof, right? So Yahweh Shemashai is raising up the tabernacles of David, man. That's why you see the men going out teaching his word on a high level, because, those are the hopeful house of David, man, being risen up in these last days, to come and teach this word, to prophesy the downfall of Esau Edom, in these last days, man. All right, the true prophets of Yahweh Shemashai. Lord, Lord willing, we be those men. Humble servants, just doing the work of the Lord, man. You see? So you see, Russia, all right, Russia preparing their nukes. All right, Iran preparing nukes. You see? And I will raise up his ruins and will build it as in the days of old. All right? So Yahweh Shemashai is building up, the tabernacle of David, man, as in the days of old. You go back to the house of David, all right, man, we was tearing these heathens up, man. Why do you think they're afraid now? Why do you think these elites are making the moves that they're making now, man? Because they're afraid. They're afraid of the house of David, man, being risen back up. Like the scripture, roughly paraphrasing, that says, when they see them, they shall be troubled with terrible fear. All right, these elites are shaking in their boots, man, down in their bunkers, in their different little holes. All right, because they know the prophecies. They know that the house of David is coming to get them, man. Verse 12, that they may possess the remnant of Edom. All right? What do you do when you possess someone? You take hold of them. You take them captive. All right? That's why the house of David is being risen up, to possess them, to take, the Edomites, man, and all the rest of you heathens. All right? It's okay if you don't believe. It's okay, you sit and have drinks, or at the round table and laugh. Well, guess what? You ain't gonna be laughing too much longer, man. When Yahweh Shemashai, all right, raises up the house of David, give them that true spiritual power, man. Not no damn guns, all right, not no tanks, I know fighter jets, none of that shit, man. We're gonna have true spiritual power, man. All right? The stuff you see on the Marvel movies, man, it's gonna be out here in real life. All right? Certain men are gonna be given those abilities, man, and I truly believe that. All right? Given the ability to fly, man. You know? Given the ability to pick up, all right, tanks and throw them. Helicopters, man. Given the ability to shoot laser beams out our eyes, man. All right, throw fireballs like you see in Dragon Ball Z, man. All that stuff goes back to us, man. All right, you know, being Super Saiyans, all right, Supermen. You know, we coming to get you Edomites, man. And of all the heathen, which are called by my name, all right. So all you heathens, man. All of you, man. All right, you Ishmaelites, Moabites, you see, you Hamites, all of you heathen, man. We're going to possess you, just like you possessed us, just like you had us in captivity. All right, Yahweh Shema Shai, he's getting ready to flip. He's getting ready to turn them tables. All right, he's getting ready to flip the tables, man. Like the movie Trading Places, we're getting ready to trade places with you heathen. All right, you heathen gonna be on the bottom. You heathen gonna be serving. You know, you heathen gonna be doing our dishes and washing our clothes and our garments, man. Just like we had to do you. You see? Saith the Lord that doeth it. All right? So the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, is going to do this, man. You see? Hey, the Lord is going to do this, man. It's not going to be of our own power. Isaiah 14:2. See. Yeah, we'll grab Isaiah 14:2. No, we'll start at 1. We'll start at 1. We'll start at 1. Isaiah 14, verse 1, and it reads, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel." All right, so Yahweh Shema Shai is only going to have mercy on Jacob, man. All right, none of you other heathens, none of you other nations are going to receive mercy from Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, it's only going to be the nation of Israel, man. And the elect amongst the nation is going to receive mercy. All right? You Edomites, you ain't getting no mercy because you didn't show any mercy, man. You didn't show any mercy to Jacob. You know, you put your foot up our ass day in and day out, and you still doing it. You ain't letting up. So once we get you devils, all right, underneath our hand through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, man, we gonna mess y'all up, man. We gonna mess y'all up real good. When ain't gonna be no mercy showed to you Edomites. You see, it's gonna be nothing but destruction and wrath coming upon you Edomites. You know, Eve ain't gonna be able to stop it. 2/3 ain't gonna be able to stop it. All right, these other heathens that love you, they ain't gonna be able to stop nothing, man. All right, especially once Yahweh Shai, touch down. No one's gonna be able to stop the judgment that's coming to you Edomites, and it's long overdue and it's well deserved. And will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them. All right, who's the strangers? Those that are outside of Israel, not you heathen. It's talking about the foreigners, man, the Israelite foreigners. those that may look like other nations, but their seed goes back to Israel. All right, those are the strangers, not you heathens, man. You ain't gonna be joined. You ain't gonna be joined to us in the kingdom and be on the same level. It don't work that way, man. You're gonna be underneath us. You're gonna be serving us, man. How is the kingdom gonna be ran if kings don't have subjects? That makes no sense, man. All right, those strangers talking about the Israelite foreigners. You see, those that may look like heathen, but they go back to Jacob, man. And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. All right, that's what you see. You know, these Israelite foreigners who go back to Jacob, they're cleaving, man. All right, they're coming in this ministry, the sincere of them, and they're doing the work, man. Verse 2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place in the house of Israel, shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, man. All right, we're approaching that time very, very soon. All right, we're gonna possess you heathens in the land of the Lord. All right, the headquarters of the world soon to be in Jerusalem, man. We're gonna have you as subjects over there. All right, you're gonna be, underneath us, man. Just like we had to serve you and be underneath you, damn devils, you're gonna have to do the same thing. You see? These elites know that. That's why you got the movie called Trading Places. It signifies Jacob and Esau trading places in the last days, man. Esau was the Edomite in the movie. He was up, he was living it up, he was rich. Then he came down, man. All right, and he came down hard and low, and Jacob got risen up, man. That's all symbolic to this truth. All right, and these elites know that, which is why they're trying to bring on their MOTB, which is why they're trying to bring, their new world order. All right, but it's all gonna fail, and you Edomites are going headlong into captivity, man. And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors, man. All right, we're gonna rule over you, just like you ruled over us. But this time it's gonna be with that rod of iron, man. That's not gonna be broken. All right, our kingdom's never gonna go down. Our kingdom is never gonna be destroyed. Why? Because we're gonna have the laws written in our inward parts. See? We aren't gonna go off, so we're gonna be indestructible. And we're gonna have those new bodies too, man. All right? We get beamed up, Lord willing, we be those men, we get beamed up into those chariots and we come back down. All right, we're gonna be as the angels, indestructible, man. And there's nothing that you heathen are gonna do that. You're not gonna be able to do anything to stop us. All right? No weapon formed against thee shall prosper. You're not gonna be able to stop those men. Verse 3, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear, and from thy hard bondage, wherein thou was made to serve. All right, so the Lord's gonna give us rest, true rest, man. This ain't our rest. This ain't our rest, man. We catching pure hell, all right, day in and day out, man. Certain brothers homeless, certain brothers, shacked up with other brothers, certain other brothers there's a lot of brothers that's doing bad, man. All right, we catching nothing but hell in this kingdom, man. But Yahweh Shema Shai is getting ready to give us that true rest. That true rest, man. Not having to get up, all right, the crack of dawn to go slave for Esau, Edom, all right, That's gonna be Esau Edom's job very soon. Getting up, all wee hours of the day. And that's gonna be these devils' job very soon. Because they're gonna have to build up our kingdom. The New Jerusalem, man. They're gonna have to build it up. And it's gonna look nice too. We're gonna make sure you devils build up that kingdom real nice, man. Alright, and all the rest of you heathens. But you Edomites, you're gonna work your ass off, man. You're gonna work. Verse 4, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon, and say, how have the oppressor ceased, the golden city cease. All right? And that's what's taking place now, man. This place is ceasing. America, which is known as Babylon the Great, is ceasing. All right? It's getting ready to be no more. It's getting ready to be an old nightmare erase. All right? Yahweh Shema Shai is getting ready to erase this nightmare, man. Because that's what it is for you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. This place is a nightmare. All right? This is hell, man. You should be sick of this fucking place, man. All right? Catching hell, in all weird, in all different situations, man. Being on the bottom. All right, you Jake should be sick of this place, man. Verse 5, the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. All right? That's what you see Yahweh Shema Shai doing, breaking the staff of the wicked. Who is the wicked? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. All right? His time is up. Esau Edom is finished, man. All right? You Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans believing in this man, all right, believing in this system, you getting ready to be broken right along with them, man. All right? Getting ready to be broken, man. All right, moving it off from there. Let's grab Psalms 2 and 8. This is Psalms chapter 2 and verse 8, and it reads, ask of me, and I will give the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. All right, so Yahweh Shema Shai is getting ready to give us the heathen, man. Here it is, you got Jake selling their soul for like Kanye West said, a few toys and a Happy Meal, man. You know? These little cheap, weak ass cars. I don't care what type of car you got, man. It's not gonna compare to a Chariot. All right, I don't care what kind of car you got, man. I don't care if you got a damn flying car, a car that can go underneath water. It's still not gonna compare to a Chariot, man. Yahweh Shema Shai is getting ready to give us everything, man. Everything. The galaxies, man. Different planets. Chariots. Palaces, all right? All the women. Here it is, you got Jake, all right, selling their soul over women, bro. All right? Hey, to hell with these women, man. Hey, the Lord's gonna hook us up. And the last thing that's gonna be on our mind is a woman, you know? Even though women have, their righteous, natural, beautiful order, but that's, you got men with they head up their woman ass, man. Hey, Yahweh Shema Shai getting ready to give us galaxies, man, different planets. But you got Jake worried about some women. Verse 9, thou shalt break them with the rod of iron, thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. All right, we're getting ready to break these heathen. Getting ready to shake them down. Like that's why the scriptures say the Lord is building up the house of David, man. What do you think the house of David was doing to these heathens? Breaking them down, all right? Shaking them up, putting hell on these heathens, man. Especially you Edomites, all right? And it's getting ready to be done all over again through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You know? That's why the Lord is taking his men through different obstacles and different trials, because he's molding them, building them up, getting them ready. Getting them ready to be the next rulers, man. Verse 10, be wise now, therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. All right? You got to be wise in this thing, man. You have to move with wisdom. Because the Lord is making us kings, man. He's building us into future kings. So you have to have a king mentality in this truth. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to, slack it. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to be walking around arrogant, all right, being prideful. It just means that you carry yourself a certain way, with a kingdom mind, with a king mind, all right? You don't just deal with any old type of woman, That's for the lead out to these niggas out here in the world, man. They stick their penis in anything, man. All right, the king don't think like that, man. The king wants to deal. All right, if he is gonna deal with a woman, he wants to deal with a woman that brings something to the table, that's about something. All right, that's gonna strengthen his kingdom, so to speak, man. That's what a real king is thinking like. All right, a real king ain't gonna just lay down with Keisha and Juanita. Verse 11, serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling, all right? And that's how we got to serve Yahweh Shema Shai, man, with fear. We got to fear Yahweh Shema Shai, because that's the beginning of wisdom. And a lot of you dudes, a lot of you, you brothers that call yourself Israelites, you don't fear Yahweh Shema Shai, man. You still out here, committing, all sorts of lewd acts, you see? Because really, ultimately, you don't fear Yahweh Shema Shai, all right? But the Lord is going to make you fear, man. We in those times where the Lord is going to make, all right, you people fear him, man. Grab John. We'll grab John 14:14, and it reads, if ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. All right? So the name is very important, man. Yahweh Shema Shai. The Lord said if you ask anything in his name, he will do it. All right? And we asking Yahweh Shema Shai to give us these heathens, man. Give us Esau Edom. Destroy Esau Edom. Send Yahweh Shai back to destroy Esau Edom and these heathens, man. That's what we asking. When we do these epistles, send up our prayers to Yahweh Shema Shai, we asking the Lord to destroy our enemies, man. Take them out. All right? And the Lord is doing it now, man. So we're in it in Psalms 7. Psalm 7 and 6, we'll end it off here. And it reads, Arise, O Lord, in thy anger, lift up thyself because of the rage of mine enemies. All right? And that's what Yahweh Shema Shai is doing, man. He's rising up, man, in his anger. That's why you see all this mass heavy judgment going on. Tornadoes ripping off through the Midwest and the South. All right? Lightning bolts striking down trees, hitting houses. Why? Because Yahweh Shema Shai is angry. Especially at you Edomites, man. And you two-third wicked ass niggas. All right? The Lord's angry at you, man. That's why it's important to be on the right side of Yahweh Shema Shai. Because you on the left hand, if you're on the left side of Yahweh Shema Shai, you only got destruction to look forward to. And awake for me to the judgment that thou hast commanded. All right? And Yahweh Shema Shai is awakening. You know? He's awakening to bring forth his judgment. All right? That's why you see mass judgment going on. All right? And the greatest judgment is coming to you Edomites. Not to digress from the lesson. The greatest judgment is coming to you Edomites, man. All right? Very soon. All right? And it's not going to tarry. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end it. I want to end giving all honor and all glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from. Shalom, all you sincere Akim, pushing the word of truth and sincerity. Shalom, see very few Akwaf that listen and tune in as well. Shalom.